Is he really doing another podcast? What the hell? What's his stupid-ass name? Uncommon Ground Podcast. What's he think? He's uncommon? He's the most basic motherfucker out there. I don't even know why he's making these videos. But I guess here it is, number 12. Let's go again, see what the hell he's saying.
I ain't gotta maintain my image in person, cause I am the same guy. I ain't walking in your shoes, but I do stand beside him. Another story on the news, talking about how another cop shot him. What's the world really coming to? What you think the people gonna do? Everybody's so oblivious, open your eyes, that shit right in front of you.
What's up, everybody? My name is Jordan Farmer. This is the Uncommon Ground YouTube channel, where we are indoctrinating the masses one view at a time. And today I'm going to be breaking down modern moderate policy, one of the most controversial but also one of the most revolutionary and fundamental and amazing policy ideas that I've had, that comes from years of study, years of analysis, and it's similar to a UBI, but it's a little bit different. So first off, I want to talk about welfare and why people need welfare. Everyone in a particular hierarchy has a different skills, different skill set, different ability. So within the hierarchy of making money, some people, their ability, their creative and productive capacity cannot be monetized enough in the marketplace in a given space, in given region, to cover cost of living. We all know that some people are just born a schizophrenic, low IQ crack baby, you know, in the ghetto with no opportunities. That is a part of what society is some people just can't help themselves, and we all know this is true. So we need something to solve that. So we recognize the need. Now, what are the types of welfare that we need to have out there in order to actually solve the welfare issue? Well, welfare needs tend to come in one of two areas, one of two forms, I should say. Month to month, you're just trying to get by and you need money to get through, cover your bills. You need supplementary income. That's one form. The other form is when a sudden catastrophe has come and you need money all of a sudden, and you need money all of a sudden for a surgery, for a car, for a repair on a car, for getting a new job. You need income for a few months while you need to go look for a new job. We don't know, but all welfare needs come in these two forms: month to month, big time expenses. So whatever welfare system you want to have has to cover those two bases. A UBI is brilliant as opposed to a traditional welfare system in this essential point. Currently, the way we do welfare is when you are behaving X way, aka you're dysfunctional, you lose your job, you're having a hard time of it, life isn't going well, then we'll pay you. But as soon as you start getting your life on track, as soon as you start bettering yourself, we take the money away. Not only that, we take the money away faster than it's given to you in the first place, and then faster than you earn it as you're on your way up. So people get trapped in this situation where literally their children will lose their health care if they better their life under the current system. Flip it on its head. What if you had a system where you got that help regardless of what you did? Whether you're a taxpayer or not, whether you're this or that or the other thing, whether you're a drug addict or whatever. What if you got the help and everything else was the same? You had the resources, but everything else is the same. That disincentive to help your life go, to move your life forward, to help your life grow, that's gone. We all know it's gone. Not only that, everyone knows that every other person in society has help, right? Hypothetically. So we would have greater accountability in society, people would have greater resources, and they would not have any incentive to not better their life. In this hypothetical scenario, all of the market forces, all of the life forces, everything pushing you to be competent and excellent and functional is still in place. The only difference is the absolute suffering you would have by having no resources, no help, and nothing is removed. You will not hit rock bottom, but you'll have a rock at rock bottom to sit on. That's basically what we're dealing with here. We don't want to pay people to not participate in society. We want to have a safety net, which means you don't drop below a certain level. Well, if you can't get access to welfare, you drop below that level, right? A homeless person that's a crack addict or whatever, isn't necessarily going to be able to go sign up for all the programs or whatever, right? This kind of has to be something that is just given to you, and you can't fall through the hoops, right? What if someone falls off the safety net, right? That's the idea. Kind of taking the metaphor a little bit. So we have those two basic welfare needs. We know some people need welfare, and we know that a UBI type structure where there's equality under the law for all citizens, the government does not treat any citizen differently. It taxes people the same, and hypothetically, it gives everyone the same UBI, same sort of access to resources. If you then take that UBI concept of everyone gets a certain amount of money, so that's guaranteed income, and you then take it to the next level, and we say not $1,000 a month, we'll say at the state level, California, the Golden State Plan, it would be $250 a month or $3,000 a year. And what you could do is you could take that guaranteed income, right? The government's ensuring that income is there, and you would have the option, so month to month, $250 a month to help you, $500 a month if it's a couple. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good little chunk of change, especially at the state level. That's pretty solid. But here's where the magic happens. You take that basic income, that guaranteed income. Now you can leverage that guaranteed income for a loan. Now the parameters for that loan should be this: 5% of that $3,000 a year goes to interest. 50% of that $3,000 a year goes to interest, and 50% of that $3,000 a year goes to principal. That maxes out for a $3,000 a year guaranteed income. You could borrow at 5% interest up to $30,000 when you need it, and pay it down as fast as you want. Where's that money coming from? This is the beautiful thing. If everyone in California, so whatever, 20, 30 million adults all had this, I could choose to give my $250 a month to someone else for free, or I could choose to loan it out to anyone at 5% interest, or I can choose to only give it to certain people in certain situations. The individual is in charge. The decentralized consumer is in charge of the money. There is no bureaucracy, there is no BS, there is no behavioral, there's nothing it's no strings attached. But again, life is not no strings attached, so you're not getting away from consequences for not living your life properly. It's just giving you a better chance of being able to build yourself up. So it's a universal basic income savings, interest, and loan system. UBISIL. It's not the sexy sounding thing, but this is the policy. Like, that is the universal welfare policy. Universal healthcare, universal welfare, universal housing, universal university, schooling, education, whatever. This type of a mechanism literally is foundational to solving all welfare problems. Period. And it would allow people to still have to work and participate in the economy to better their lives. Like, $250 a month does not a household make, you know. So anyways, this is my idea. I hope you enjoyed it and appreciated this shorter version of the Uncommon Ground podcast. I'm going to start bringing this back with gusto and vibrancy and arrogance. I'm just kidding. But no, I'm going to bring this podcast back and start getting really active. It's time. It's time. It's time for moderates to ascend, and it's time for us to try to fix these problems, because only the everyday person, only the person standing in the middle saying, you on the left, you the AOC, you the progressive, you the whatever, and you on the right, you the Ted Cruz, and you the whatever. I love you all. We are all in this together. We all have the same goals. We all want a good economy. We all want a peaceful society. We all want everyone to have a fair shot. All of these things we are in agreement on. There are not secret people that hate being better off and hate capitalism in any real way. They might be morons on the internet saying that, but they don't know what they're talking about. Everyone just wants peace and prosperity and freedom, and to live the best life that they are allowed to live peacefully. We can give that. We can give them that. That is not a utopia. We will never have a utopia, but we can always have a better society. and we should always strive to be better. No, there's never going to be an easy solution. We're never going to fix every problem. But with ideas like the UBISIL system and others that more brilliant people out there than me will come up with, we can solve these problems. All right. We're coming in on the 10-minute mark, so I'm going to cut it off soon. Have a wonderful day. God bless you all.
Feel like I've been in a new mind state lately, but still in the same route. Always looking for a move, let's get to the money, see what we can bang out.